Everything is heating up here in Mario Party 7 as Luigi won for Team AI in the end of the last board. The wins are now 1 apiece. For Team Human, when I heard that trumpet then I was like thinking, wait, who the hell is actually talking then? Never mind. So yeah, our undefeated streak has come to an end, which came at a convenient time really, because it's actually one of my favourite board nonetheless, Pagoda Peak. I kind of botched this whole intro thing. So yeah, Team Human has got 1 win, Team AI has got 1 win. Who's going to claim the second win here in Pyramid Park? In Pyramid Park is a bit different than the other boards. There are no stars here. Everyone begins with 5 and you must use chain jumps to steal them from each other. The chain jump will give you a ride for 10 coins. While you're on the chain jump, you can crush your rivals and take their stars. Does say splendid. I've even heard tale of a terribly vicious chain jump that lives around here. Oh, and sometimes Bowser will steal stars during Bowser time. Yeah, quite unpleasant that. What they actually did say there is actually kind of like an uncanny thing. Obviously we're going first since we rolled a 10. Birdo's got a 9, Peach got a 5, and Toad got a 2. It would have made total sense for me to have Dry Bones in this, because we haven't actually seen Dry Bones yet. But honestly, I didn't want to give somebody a home field advantage or whatever, if you get my drift. Yeah, I know. I'm wanting this to be like an interesting scenario. But, yeah. So, Pyramid Park. You have these little chain spaces here, the chain charms. They obviously will give you 1 dice block for 10 coins, but for 2 dice blocks they give you 20. Obviously there are 3 of them to be found over here, but a singular one always to be found up here. He will pay you 10 coins to roll 3 dice blocks. Happening spaces, here, the Bowser Sphinx. I'm not sure if it actually says it on the wiki. Let's see. Right, okay. Stepping on the green space in front of the Bowser Sphinx will awake it. Then it accuses the player of trying to steal its treasure. It then puts a curse on the player, which really divides all the player's coins evenly, like a Bowser Revolution from previous installments. It can also either turn all blue spaces into red spaces and vice versa with the reds to blues for 2 turns, or allows the chain chomp rides to be half price for 2 turns. So yeah, it can equal everybody's coins, swap the blue and red spaces for 2 turns, or make the half price of the chain chomps happen for 2 turns. Other green spaces, this one. You take a dip inside the oasis to grab some coins, however, you'll be chased by claptraps. Every time you get nipped, you'll lose some coins. Whatever coins you grab will determine how many you keep. This happening space over here is a little minigame of the Monty Mole. Make sure you whack the Viper's heads to gain some coins. Whack the Monty Mole and I think you lose everything you've earned. And finally, these happening spaces on this side and this side. If you land on them, they send you to the opposite end of the board where the other sinkhole is. And that's all I can honestly show for this board. Everybody starts with 5 stars and 10 coins, and the only way obviously that you can steal a star is by riding the chain chomps. Now, going over the whole mechanic of like the orbs, we have seen Mushroom Orb, oh, for goodness sakes, Mike minigame already. Mushroom Orb, Super Shroom Orb, Slow Shroom Orb, Metal Mushroom Orb, Flutter, Cannon. But there's 2 orbs of the franchise that we haven't actually seen. One of them we actually get to see specifically on this board. Oh, Clock Watchers. Well, actually, then again, we've seen all the 4-player Mike minigames, so we can just move on ahead. Right, so it's going to be me first. Seven seconds. Start. Stop. 14 milliseconds. Nice. Right, so yeah, there's a Pacific orb you can get only on this board. I'm not going to say what it is until we actually see it. So we've also seen Hammerbro, Piranha Plant, Spear Guy, Kamek, Mr. Blizzard, Spiny, Sap, Twister, Thwomp, Bob-omb, and the Pipe Orb. The Bob-omb Orb, we didn't actually see it get used. What it does basically is it sends any opponent who reaches it to the bottom part of the board only in Pagoda Peak. That's it. And of course the character orbs, we saw the Fireball Orb with Mario, the Flower Orb with Daisy, Vacuum Orb with me and Wario, the Surprise Orb with Boo, and the Triple Shroom Orb with Toadette. The only one that we have not yet seen is Yoshi's and Birdo's being the Egg Orb. And what that special does is you basically get to steal character spaces laid on the board. And yes, it does also include Koopa Kid spaces, but you don't turn the Koopa Kid spaces into orbs that you yourself can use. Yeah, I like to visit the shop. No way am I ever buying a Vacuum Orb for 15. After when last time when it gave me 2 1s in a row. Oh god, Piranha Plant to take half. Or Spear Guy. I think I'll take the Piranha Plant. Okay. And the final topic of the orbs that I can also mention. I did mention the Koopa Kid orb. They can get picked up either by the Bowser time where he builds his own shop and then he makes Koopa Kid steal the Koopa Kid orb that you've just been forced to buy. Or just by randomly running past an orb collecting spot. But there is something that happens with the... Okay, so I've taken Toad's space. Toad has taken my space. Birdo and Peach swap places. Okay. If you land on a Koopa Kid space, there's many things that he can obviously do, and I did list them all apart from one. Oh, Toad's got a happening space. Great. They can swap places with one character, being Bowser Pipe. You can swap places with everybody, equal everybody's coins, and swap orbs, which is all we've seen. The only one that we have not seen is Cursed Mushroom. What the Cursed Mushroom does is, it lets you roll only 1 to 5 on your next turn. 1 to 3 in team mode. If you're doing an 8-player thing where you got 4 teams of 2. And It can only be acquired from a Koopa Kid space and will automatically go in your orb receptacle. Meaning, if you use a mushroom normally and it shows the mushroom icon, indicating which item you've used, you can't override it. Alright, come on Toad with your stubborn little arms. Right, come on Toad. Pushing it all along the way. Toad, you're not helping. Right, Monty Mole is really okay. We're gonna have to be forced to go down the hill here. Toad, seriously. Toad, what are you doing? Finish. Seriously, I was doing all the pushing there. Toad was doing nothing. Please don't tell me I'm going to have another scenario like in Pagoda Peak where whenever I was given Luigi as a helper, Luigi was always the sucker when he was teamed up with me. I mean, I'm still a bit bitter about what happened at the end of the last board. I mean, the fact that I could have won that minigame if I wasn't put on the same team as Luigi. Oh, I got the happening space now. Okay, nice. Right, I believe you have to mash the A, but... Oh, you just swim, okay. There we go, that's good efficiency right there. Plus 23. Definitely way better than Toad when he got plus 9. And yes, they are all on hard difficulty, just to let you know. I am making sure on that. Okay, 4 and 6. That's guaranteed Birdo to avoid my piranha plant. She's choosing to stay away from everybody. I don't personally understand why. I mean, she got 10 and had 9 spaces left. So it would have been 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So she would have landed on the blue space just... Okay, I can understand Peach doing that for safekeeping. In fact, true story about this. Pyramid Park. Last time I played this board, I had, as my opponents, Princess Peach, Toad, and Dry Bones. I probably should have done the exact same thing again in this one. And oh, right, it's gonna be a curse. Okay, half price. But this is what happened on the final result on the practice. You see, I was obviously first place with the 19 coins and 19 stars and 1 coin. Sorry if you can't see it that well. Toad has got 3 stars, 25 coins. Drybones had 1 star, 52 coins. But Princess Peach, 0 stars, 0 coins. Yeah, kind of a bit of a disappointment for Princess Peach, honestly, but that's the way how life goes, unfortunately. Sorry that it actually does look a bit blurry, because, to be honest, my iPad does have issues with recording things as shown on another screen. Right, okay, I think it's this piece. Yep. There we go. First one to us. There we go, Peach. You actually walked right past the piece. I was getting a bit worried then. This one's over here. Come on, Peach. Nice! Clean sweep. I will admit, I do tend to get muddled up in thinking which piece is what. Being truthfully honest here. But I knew exactly which one did what on that one. So I had nothing to worry about. Oh, nice. Perfect 10. Right, let's see. I keep hitting the wrong one. What does I say? 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue space up that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue or red. I think I'm going to go this way. Every time I actually keep thinking that there's a noise happening out there, and I shouldn't be worrying myself too much because I'm home alone. My mum and dad are away on holiday. I guess I just have noisy neighbours. I'm gonna have a look and investigate. So I'll be right back just a sec. Oh, actually, very quick. That is the orb I was actually signalling. The snack orb. What the snack orb does... what the snack orb does is, if you use it, anybody who activates a chain chomp and decides to steal a star from you, you can activate the bone to get rid of the chain chomp. I think we've had every single... Yeah, we've had every single... Okay, I'm now going to have a look to see what that noise was.